Here with head coach Stacey Balin for another episode of UWG Soccer Weekly. Coach, congrats on a perfect 2-0 week. Wins over Montevallo, Auburn Montgomery. Before we get too far, let's go back to Friday night. Big game. We're trailing 1-0, getting into like the 85th minute. Talk about the shift in momentum there with Julia's goal and just the emotions from that game Friday night.
Yeah, of course, we had to win in dramatic fashion, but we were down for a good part of the game and really struggling in the second half to get any momentum and to create any type of attack. Really, we were a lot better in the first half, to be honest, and then found ourselves going into half-time 1-0 down unexpectedly. Just last 3 minutes of that half, we conceded a goal, and I think that kind of deflated the girls a little bit. But we said just keep going, keep performing the way you are, and the chances will come. Well, the second half we were just struggling to get onto the ball and generate, like I said, any type of attack and gain momentum in that half. So for us to get a free kick out of nowhere, it was a good touch by Hillary, the freshman, to draw that free kick for us. And then Julia, senior, obviously knows what to expect. She stepped up and equalised and took us into overtime. So we knew from then, that they felt like they'd won the game. Montevallo were ahead for so long that they probably felt like the game was over. And I think that's how the momentum shifted and the pendulum swung the other way. And we said to them in overtime, I think you've got to kick them while they're down, because their heads are down, they're deflated now. They felt like they won the game. And we just got to jump them early, which we did in the first minute of overtime. So, that's a big win for us, and obviously the relief from the girls, because we'd gone into overtime a couple of times already this year and ended up tying. So that was a monkey off their back for sure.
And then 2 days later to come back after an emotional win like that and to see the offense come up with 4 goals, that had to be good to see as a coach.
Yeah, it was, what was unique was the fact that we had 6 different goal scorers all weekend, and that just makes us unpredictable. You never know who's going to pop up, and we've got a lot of players that can step up and score goals for us. And it was nice we had 3 players come off the bench and actually make an impact, because in that game we had 2 freshmen that scored, that came off the bench for us, and then Madison Cobb obviously came off the bench and scored straight away as well. So we definitely had a good day in attack, and it took us a while to get going, but I was pleased with the performance overall, and the way the whole team contributed, and the bench played a big part on Sunday's game.
2-0 is always good, but 2-0 on the road's even better. But now we get to come home for the first time all season here, and we are on the 4th weekend of the season. Talk about how special it is and how much the girls like playing at home.
Yeah, we finally get that break now where we can focus on being at home and enjoying playing in front of our home crowd. But I think the away trips were really important for many reasons. Obviously, spending time together on the road and knowing that it's harder to get results on the road, and we had to work a little bit extra, and we had to find different solutions on the road as well, to try and win games or get results. And the games that we played out of conference obviously really challenged us. We talked about this before, but the 4 games that we played out of conference, all those teams are still undefeated. And, we know that it was going to stretch us, and I think that helped this past weekend, knowing what to expect. We were back on the road last weekend against Montevallo and AUM, and we had to keep pushing, we had to keep grinding. But now we've got, our first home game after 3 weeks, and so it will be nice to settle in and be in our own routine, familiar territory, sleep in our own beds, and then get up and play on our home field. So it will be nice. It will be a change. It might feel like an away game, seeing as we've not been at home for so long, but we hope that we can really compete with obviously a top team like West Florida, who are one of the best in the nation.
Yeah, you touched on it. Big test for our home opener in 4th ranked West Florida. Give us a preview of what they're bringing here.
Yeah, they've got a lot of quality in their team. Throughout the whole side, they've just got some really good individuals, and just we know what to expect from Joe Bartlinski's teams. They're always so competitive. They like to come out early, and you know, they're just so athletic as well. We've just got to try and break them down, and we're going to work hard on the training field to prepare for that game for sure.
All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and go Wolves.